Hello, I'm Nava. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing something different this time, a restoration. I do a lot of Matchbox restorations, which was how I got into the world of diecast, but I've never filmed one before. This sad little car is a Matchbox Superfast Plymouth Gran police car from 1979. I got this in a thrift store toy bag along with a number of other castings that I've since customized. I drilled this out a while ago, and unfortunately, I lost the light bar. Other than that, this is pretty much what it looked like when I got it. Corroded base, missing paint, missing decals, suspension plate fallen out of place. There's even what looks like a piece of someone's rug wrapped around the axle. The suspension plate is supposed to hold itself around that small post with those tabs on either side of that hole. I made a more permanent solution later, after I dealt with that rust. I started out by making a new light bar out of Model Magic. I formed it by pushing the Model Magic through the holes in the roof, then let it dry, cut it to shape, and painted it to look like the original plastic color. I also stripped the paint and filled in this pit on the roof off camera. Before painting the car, I drilled and tapped the posts for some M2 screws. I don't have a tap handle, so I used my pin vise as one. You can find M2 screws like this at any hardware store, or you can buy these or laptop screws online. With the prep work done, I painted the body with several layers of household primer sealer. I like this stuff because it hides all the small pits, scratches, and imperfections in the casting without hiding the details. Once that was dry, I painted the fenders with my cheap craft store black acrylic. I don't have access to decal paper, so I printed my decals on regular printer paper and stuck them on with Mod Podge. I took the shield from an image of one of these castings in good condition and typed police in several different sizes. I cut the lettering to account for the door line. Once the Mod Podge had dried, I sprayed the body in gloss clear. I cleaned the base up with a wire brush and the drill. When I was satisfied with that, I took it outside and sprayed it with gloss clear coat. The wheels looked like crap, so I completely repainted them. I started with the same black acrylic, then put some silver from a paint pen on my screwdriver and brushed that onto the rims. With the base, wheels, and suspension plate done, I started reassembling the car. I mixed up some clear epoxy and applied that liberally both under and on top of the plate to hold it onto its post. I then stuck everything else back together, including the windows and interior that I cleaned off camera, and drove the screws in to hold everything in place. Here's a look back at what I started with, a sad little car in desperate need of a restoration. And here's what it looks like now. This Plymouth Gran Fury is back in service with a new paint job, clean base, tires and interior, and working suspension. As always, thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you again on my next one. Until next time, this is Nava Auto saying goodbye.